All right, guys, time to install the new dark iridium gold visor onto the Bell Eliminator helmet. So this is one aspect of the helmet that I think Bell got very, very, very wrong, and it is the changing of the visors. So most visors out there, you can do a couple clicks and the visor's out there. With this one, you've got a hex bolt there and a hex bolt there, and it's on either side that you need to remove to put this visor on. So essentially what I've done is gone ahead and got a larger Allen key, a smaller Allen key that fits to change this visor out, which I think is kind of silly that you need to do that. I think Bell does have a tool for it. I think that tool is like 15-20 bucks. Why not just use an Allen though that you've already got? Kind of silly to pay for a tool when you can just use an Allen wrench. But also a very silly design as well, in my opinion. You know, if you're on the road and you get caught you get caught out late, or you're early morning and you want to switch those visors out, you got to take out your tools and you know, start wrenching on these things a little bit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and start on this and see just how easy or hard it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this one. Don't ask me what size the Allen is. I just found the one that fits, or fits relatively, that's in my toolbox. And I am just gonna go ahead and thread this guy out. So top one, or the big one, is out. Now I'm going to take this little Allen and get this smaller bolt right there. There we go. That is out on that side. Honestly, I'm already annoyed changing this visor out, so I'm just going to reverse it, but I'll start with a smaller one on this side just because I've already got that Allen in my hand. I'll go ahead and do the big Allen on this side. This one seems to fit a little bit better. Oof, as you can see, that's why I hate this design. So silly. So, big one out on that side. I'll place it over there. Obviously right here on the helmet is the lock latch. All you do is just pull up on that. It'll come right out. So the visor came off easily once the bolts are out. You know, it kind of just falls right off. Put in the new dark gold iridium visor on. So essentially just going to reverse the process. I'm going to start and just put it on this side right here, and then roll the helmet over. Make sure that's kind of in place. Alright, that looks like it's in place. And we will start with the smaller Allen. We will screw that one in. Once again, very annoying. And my thing is too, is like dropping tools on your visor. I'd hate to scratch this thing, honestly. And I'm the king of dropping tools on things. So yeah, that really doesn't make the most sense to me. Obviously with these, you don't want to torque them down too hard. They're not meant to be torqued down. There we go, now that thing's in place. So that's tight right there. We're gonna flip it around. We will start with that smaller bolt. I'm not sure if you're supposed to start with the larger bolts or the smaller ones. Honestly, I don't know if it makes a difference or not. I'm just gonna start with the smaller ones though, because they seem to be the ones that keep it in the guide. Once again, dropping tools. Yeah, changing your visor on this helmet is a great way to scratch it, in my opinion. Kind of frustrating. So that's there. A large bolt, just gonna hand thread it in, because you can hand thread this larger one in. And that is taking the other Allen. There we go. So that is in place. All right, the visor is in place. And now, if you watched my video on the opening of this dark gold iridium, it looked very light, and that's probably because it wasn't connected to the helmet. I was actually kind of disappointed in that video, but when you look at it when it's on the helmet, it's actually very mirrored. You can't really see anything past it, so I think it looks a lot better when it's on the helmet as opposed to when it's off the helmet. So let's go ahead and test the functionality of it. Obviously, there is the kind of lock pin right there. Just gonna lift up on the helmet. Obviously, goes up fine there. Didn't over tighten anything. Goes down fine as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and take this sticker off. Here's some ASMR for people out there. All right. There we go. All right, that looks good. Looks a lot better on the helmet than it does off the helmet. Let's see if I can get the side profile of the helmet now. So yeah, that looks a lot better than stock, and it is very mirrored when it's on the helmet, but not when it's off. So it probably has something to do with the darkness inside of the helmet. Yeah, so I think that looks fantastic. Makes the helmet look a world of difference better. So excited to ride this thing. Obviously, I'm going to do a review on this visor, do a review on the helmet as well. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to see more of my videos, including bike builds and product reviews and rides, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and then throw a comment in the comment section as well. Let me know what you think about this visor on the Bell Eliminator helmet.